Hello, 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 everybody. All two of you. Thank you for being here. Just a little impromptu. I was bored. So I've got nobody to talk to in the chat at the moment. I've got two people watching and nobody chatting to me. You know what I'm like. I need somebody to talk to, or I start babbling and my stomach starts turning. It's rolling a ciggy, so apologise for the noise. Smurfs, yes, I've got three. Can you spot the third one? Eh? Can you spot the sneaky one in disguise? You found two. Where's the third one? Shall I give you a clue? Did you see it? File can see two Smurfs, but there's three Smurfs on screen. The third Smurf is not Smurf coloured. Put the black cloak. It's all in black. It's a 3D printed Smurfette. My dad 3D printed me one. Thank you, Dan. Smurfette has always been a girl. I'm sure she was always a girl. She had black hair. And yeah, Gargamel made Smurfette. It's just a shame they didn't make. Oh no, Gargamel made it as some kind of golem thing to infiltrate the Smurf and lead him to their village. When she went native and Papa Smurf turned her into a real Smurf. Oh, what's my next outfit gonna be? I don't know. But I am making a nutcracker with my Hogwarts Legacy outfit on. Hello, Scouse and Proud. So I have a blank nutcracker. A blank one. And I'm going to put my outfit on it. A tiny little version of me. Hello, Margot. That's Wolbo says it's. I shouldn't remember that as well as I do after 40-something years. That's because it's ingrained in your memory. Some things are like that. Oh, creak. Everybody saying hello to Margot. Margot saying hello to everybody else. File's been spending more time outdoors since the weather's much cooler, and we've been spending more time indoors since it's been raining. And Margot goes, just getting ready for bed, so this is perfect timing. Well, I'm glad. Glad I caught you before you went to bed. I was thinking I could do a Professor McGonagall because I'm tall enough, but I'm too. How do I put this delicately? I'm too big to be McGonagall. I'm not slim enough, but I could carry off the full length outfit and the stern look. I've got that down to a T. And Wolvo will never understand cold weather people. No. I used to be a cold weather person. I used to go out in the snow barefoot. You need to start doing cosplay streams where everyone comes on with their cosplay and can't come out of character until the end of the whole stream. That's so not going to happen because I can't keep in character. Do you not think I'm a bit big, Margot? I'd have anyway, File. I'd have loads of people being Dungeons and Dragons because you've got to stay in character for the whole game for that, haven't you? Hello, Temmie. Welcome. Can always call time out. Yeah, but that's cheating, isn't it? Really, if you see, that's what I didn't understand about cosplay and dressing up. Who the hell can afford costuming for a D&D character? Well, I know somebody with a sewing machine. We're chatting about doing a whole stream in cosplay outfits at the moment, but that will probably change in about 5 minutes. So keep up. Dan, I'm doing a quiz at the end of the month on the 30th. Oh, yes. Wolvo, you didn't know this. And Margot, maybe. I'm going to throw something in on this quiz. All you need is a cloth, says File, to cover your crotch and a knife. You now have the start of a barbarian. Well, you see, I'd have to have a bit more than just a bit of a cloth to cover me crotch, wouldn't I? Those of us who can make up a costume outside the box, I've done a bit before. Well, I just looked at my character and run one off. Right, so back to the quiz. So the quiz is linked, right? So, as they were before, pick a TV show, 3 characters in the show, and one of those links to the next question. Right? No, I'm saying I've got boobs that need covering. So the first question links somehow to the next question. Okay? You get a bonus point if you can figure out what the link is to the next question. So say the question is, TJ has got 3 characters on her shelf. One is Laura Croft, one is Papa Smurf, and one is ElfQuest. So the answer's there's the answer. So if you pick, if File 13 picks Laura as the link, and Wolvo picks the Smurf as the link, and Temmie picks ElfQuest as the link, one of you 3 is going to be right, because the next question will link on. So do you understand what I mean? Am I just babbling? What are you oh my goshing? Ah, right, you are oh my goshing at my questions. I'm glad somebody's following me, right? Because it was making sense in my head, but it wasn't coming out my mouth. So, Wolvo, say you think the next question is going to be linked to the Smurf. You would type Smurf. And Margot would type Tomb Raider. But if the next question was Richard and Wendy Pinney wrote which magazine, then you'd get your question wrong. You'd get your answer wrong. No, it's not potluck. Well, yeah, it is, but it isn't. Yes, so it's a matter of predict what the next question, what the question's link will be before we go to the next question. Exactly. See, that's why you've got the smarts. It adds another dimension to the quiz. And I've only got 25 questions, so makes it a bit longer. Well, it is a random guess, but it's only going to be A, B, or C is the link. Yeah, kind of. It's like following the clues to the right answer for the next question clue. Let me see if I can explain myself. Excuse me. Only 25 questions. Damn, granted, it's always too short. It is. So that was the last one I did. Slideshow. Present. Right. So you've got those three answers. So those three answers, one of those links on to the next question. Hello, Vermont. The quiz is next Saturday. Temmie, I do a quiz once a month, 8:30 UK time. No, she's not. No, I've moved her slightly out the way. Right, so you've picked Bergerac is the answer. But what is going to be the link? So you... Yeah, this is the last... This is... Yeah, sorry. This is the last... The one from last time. So, those of you who haven't seen it before... PM, Temmie. Around about this time. Exactly this time. So you think the link is going to be Bergerac? This quiz owns me. So the answer would be, well, Bergerac is going to be the link. But then this one, you say, what's going to link this question to the next question. So it could be any of one of those three. So say Vermont says B, then he'd get it wrong because the answer is cousins. Are you with me? Temmie, I do read the questions out. You just have to remember A, B, or C. So you'd say A, cousins, which you'd be right. So it's Wombles. What are you on about, Wombles? Uncles? No. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw in a guess. No, I'm not going over it. I'm just explaining what I'm going to do on Saturday about the link. Which one do you think is the link? This sounds uncomfortably like being a phone psychic again. Yes, Wolvo, you have to be a phone psychic. Uncle Orinoco. Well, if you don't mess about and you don't go on and on and on and on and on about one particular subject, then you're not banned because you're here, aren't you? He was. Well, I understand that you want to be here more than you want to watch the football, Vermont. But, if you've got to go and watch the football, I'm not buying a whole box of wine for this like I did back then. Why ever not, Wolvo? Oh, thank you very much, Vermont. I went through a box of Merlot every night just to get through it. Well, we've all had jobs that we didn't want to do, but at least we've had jobs. What do you mean you dunno, Temmie? You know exactly what I'm on about. At one particular job, I used to come home every night and have a bottle of wine. And then it was getting really bad. And I don't usually drive after drinking. And as I broke my own golden rule, no, she's kneeling down looking at something. I'm kind of looking forward to it, but I'm kind of not. They've remastered Laura Underworld. And I don't know whether I want to watch it or not. I'm hoping it will be improved, and I'm hoping they're going to add content to it. You do like what, Temmie? Laura? Yeah, Laura Croft Underworld. They're remastering it. Oh no, your wallet we can see. Well, no, Wolvo. She's just, yes, it's me. It's very eclectic, Temmie, and I am very eclectic. The little man at the top there, him. He's one of those. It's supposed to be on string to make it look like he's abseiling. That's an ode to when my father took me abseiling. That is a Tool video figure. Well, it is a story. Oh, that figure, right. Yeah, there's a few of them on Temu, different poses. And that one looks like he's supposed to look like he's abseiling down the wall. That shelf is me. All the things I like. The green jug is me. It's just me standing there with attitude, with hands on hips. Yes, everything has some importance to me. Right down to the little salt pot. Funny, says Wolvo. I noticed that guy up there, and somehow he looked kind of like an old devil figure, just missing his fiddle. Yes. Nah, she's just bonkers. Thanks. I just noticed the alphabet in the background. Probably because his head's off screen. Yeah, you shout at her, Vermont. Hello, Blisterings. Welcome. Thank you very much for popping in. Nah, he's hanging around. Yeah. Hello, Toshi. Thank you for popping in. Welcome. Is it a lie? No, it's not really. It's my youngest son's birthday today, and he rang me up while I was in the Aldi. So when your son rings you up on his birthday, what do? You sing happy birthday to him. And I sang my son, who's 30, a happy birthday in the middle of the Aldi. I have no shame when it comes to my kids. Exactly, Margot, you sing. Temmie would go as a character from her favourite game. What's your favourite game, Temmie? I have two favourite games. I have Hogwarts Legacy and I have Lara Croft. At my age and my shape, I cannot do Lara Croft. Not in a million years can I do Lara Croft. Unless it's a retired Lara Croft. Oh, so you like Hogwarts too? Have you seen my outfit, Temmie? I get to show it off again if you haven't. Hello, Mandy. Thank you for popping in. Join me in Magic the Gathering arena, says Vermont. Do it, show it off. Oh, go on then. Seen as one of my chat members has asked me to show off my outfit, I will show my outfit off. uh, I've got one nutcracker, Toshi. I'm I took it to my dad's to get the arms taken off so that I could put my outfit on properly. Oh, Hickson Diaries is Mandy. I will show the. Shall I show the reveal? Yeah, Mandy Diaries. Oh, I'm sorry, Hen. Yeah. I don't normally, Mandy, I don't normally call people by the names that I know them of. I normally call them by the names on the stream, which I see. That's why it took me a while to say hello because I was going, that's the Hickson's Diaries, but I know her name. Are we ready? Are we ready to see my outfit? I know you're all so excited. Camera work is done by the eldest. Not a smile in sight. I'm far too proud of this for my own good, you know. So this is my plan. That's supposed to be black. Which is that? That is a different colour black, but I'm going to be using a different fabric. And this until Sunday, because the tickets are all sold out for Saturday. I have an extra day, so I might well just get this finished. I'm going to leave you there with that. And I did get it finished. Thank you, Toshi. I was on another stream, and the way Wolvo, he went, she just gets a piece of material out and makes a pair of pants. I was laughing that morning. And Vermont was so glad to be able to watch all the Harry Potters at once in 2022. That must have been a long day. Yeah, do you remember that, Wolvo? I was laughing. She just gets this base material and then she makes a pair of pants. Oh, it took you a week to watch it. It was like real magic. It was. Oh, poof with me wand. Oh no, she doesn't show all the head scratching and the swearing she did. No, I should have kept those, shouldn't I? I should have kept the bleepers, the bloopers, the bleepers, both. There was a few of them. Uh, I've told you, you just start off with straight lines. Make a cushion cover. Just do straight lines. And once you've got your straight lines going, then you do a bit of a curve or a bit of a wiggle, or, everybody's got to start somewhere. A TJ blooper reel, that would be fun. I don't think I'd be able to stream it
Some of us can't even do straight lines.
because you don't practice. It is practice. You start off really slowly and practice.
Hey, TJ, I didn't say I couldn't do straight lines. I made hundreds of fancy dress costumes for my kids over the years. They
Oh,
just
no,
didn't stay together.
it's literally just to
Yeah.
start off sewing, to start off doing anything. Give it a go. Hello, Eco. Just for the record, straight lines are not easy. Make them a little bit wobbly on purpose, and that'll help a lot. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it will. How you doing, TJ?
I'm all right. I was just bored, so I thought, oh well, I'll go live for a couple of hours.
Hmm?
Only till about 10:30. I've got to go to work in the morning.
10's quite late for you, anyway.
Well, no, normally 11 o'clock, isn't it? I have to iron my pants. Sorry, I have to iron my trousers. That's my one and only Americanism.
Not on a weeknight. It's 11 o'clock on a well, it's getting later and later on a Friday. To be fair,
Yeah, but it's Sunday now, isn't it?
I know, but I think you didn't go like till like was it 2 o'clock in the morning this Friday just gone?
No,
It was bloody late for you. I know that much. Might have been one.
I think it was about 1.
Yeah, it's definitely late for you.
Yeah, but I was rocking and rolling on the chair anyway. When you're that tired and you can't get comfy.
Yeah, you should have just pissed off then.
Yeah.
You should just said, "I'm knackered. I'm going to bed. Fuck you. Fuck all of you." Margot fell asleep.
Eco's
Hang on,
going
what's
cold turkey.
on what? What should go cold turkey on? What was she giving up?
I don't know. I'm trying to making straight lines.
Well, she said she does the wobbly lines on purpose.
Yeah, well, maybe she's going cold turkey and doing straight lines for a change.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh, your antidepressants. Oh, good luck, Kiko. You shouldn't really do that though. You should make sure the doctor's okay with you to cut them out altogether.
the Hickson Diaries has some questions for the English people.
No. Do we have to answer them?
Well, she's from America, and her stream is all about the differences between America and England.
Okay, she can ask the questions, but I might answer them wrong on purpose.
Yes, we know. Go ahead, knock your socks off. You have. How do you clean the lint out of an all in one washer dryer? don't buy a washer dryer.
Yeah, they're rubbish. They all break down. But the
Uh,
same way as you do, you clean it out of a normal dryer. They still have the lint filter on the front of them, I believe. I did have one many years ago, but I can't remember. I don't have a dryer at all, but I'm pretty sure they have the thing that slides out in the front, the same as you have on a dryer. Um, but I may be wrong. Many, many years ago, I had a washer dryer.
Where's the lint trap? Well, it's
Well,
either in the. Isn't it? Might be in the back.
no, I think it's in the door. You know where the door is. I think it's in that bit. I'm pretty sure it is, but I may be wrong.
My
Um,
washer dryer is called a wash machine in a line outside.
yeah, I don't have a dryer at all anymore.
And on a wet day, it's washing all around the house on the radiators.
Oh, if you're on a low dose this eco, you should be good. You should be good.
It's England, diaries, so it'll be on the opposite side. Dan's dry as the curtain rail. Yeah,
Hen does not sit on a washing machine. Hen has a tumble. Oh no, has a draining board above a washing machine. They don't. Do they have draining boards in America?
yeah.
Mm.
Lol, that's pretty much what I've been doing. There's clothes everywhere at the moment, and the dryer takes too damn long. That's because it's a washer dryer.
I I tend to call mine a Chinese laundry when I'm having days like that. Well, I've got everything on hangers hooked over the doorways all around the house.
Yep, doors,
Yeah,
shower
yeah,
rails.
anywhere. Yeah,
My sister even went out. You remember those old-fashioned things that used to have like a rack that you drop down to the floor, put your washing on, and then pull it on a piece of string to send it back up to the ceiling?
yes.
My sister went out and got one of those made for her for the kitchen. Hello, Quentin.
Hello, Quentin.
Um, it's a tough one when you're used to having dryers and things like that, and you come over here. You think to yourself, "There's not enough space for a washer dryer," which there isn't in a Victorian terraced house. Um, but
See,
I would dryers, no.
see, I've got room for a dryer. I had a dryer, but the heating element stopped working in it, and I just ended up getting rid of it. It probably wouldn't have cost much to fix it, but it'd been sitting there unused for 2 years. And I thought, fuck it, I might as well just get rid of it.
Yeah, my mum and dad's one only lasted a year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't think mine lasted. I think it was just over the year warranty.
Yeah, and then it went tits up, and you can't use it.
Yeah. Someone said it could be simple, like a wire loose in the back or something, a really easy fix. But I never bothered to get anyone out because, you pay a fortune just for the call out fee, don't you?
Exactly. I had a little tabletop. I'm saying a little tabletop. It was a small countertop dryer, and we used to put
Mm.
the hose out the kitchen window.
Yeah.
But that was only when the kids were really young and I needed dry clothes. Do you know what I mean? Because
Yeah, my
babies
one,
and
because
kids.
we had a dryer with the hose out the window when I was growing up. But the one I had was a condenser dryer, so that had the water tank that you had to empty all the fucking time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That drove him mad because you end up splashing water everywhere, every time you took it out to empty it.
Welcome to England, diaries.
Yeah,
It's not worth it. I'm just going to wash clothes and leave them all over the house.
yeah, that's the way to do it. Well,
Damp washing indoors can be very bad for your health. We can't win. Well, there is that, but if you have the radiators on and a window cracked open, it's marginally better, I suppose. We used to put tuppence in a gramophone and watch the clothes spin dry as we couldn't afford 50p to put the TV. Yeah, my grandma had a 50 pence. Was it 50 pence? No, it wasn't. It couldn't have been 50 pence. What's a gramophone? A record player? An LP player?
Oh my God. How old is Hickson Diaries?
About your age?
Okay, I know what a gramophone is. They didn't exist while I was born, but
Possibly
they,
a bit younger.
yeah, yeah. And the 50p meter is when you're hiring a washing machine or TV or whatever. It was TV, wasn't it? You hire it from Radio Rentals, I think it was back then.
It was radio rentals.
Um, and you put the money in the machine in the TV to pay for it. Basically, it was
It's
like a
like
set box.
it's like a grandpa phone, but more nagging.
Cheddar, can I time him out?
No,
He's being rude.
no, I was already grown by the time of gramophone,
Mm.
and Hen wasn't. I know what a record player is. Yeah, no, if you know the one that has the big horn, like the Vermont said, that that you wind up. Yeah, Victorian ones, Edwardian ones, Georgian ones. Did they have them in Georgian times? Didn't have record players then, did they? It's apologize. So you were close.
I don't know. When did gramophones come out? 1900s or earlier?
Yeah, me nana's was for the whole house. I'm sure it was.
What's that?
Margot says no. Ours was for the electric for the whole house. If you didn't have 50p piece, it was a blackout.
Oh, it's a bit like the card meters nowadays. The
Yeah,
P
it
meters,
was. It was a 50 pence piece, but she had gas lights still.
yeah. Ah, yeah. No, it was. Yeah. No, but you did have the radio rental TVs that you put the money in the back. And we never had one of them, but I remember them existing. It was for those that wanted a big posh TV that couldn't afford a big posh TV. They got a radio rentals one.
Ah, diaries knew them as a phonograph. See, it's this American and English thing again, isn't it?
Well, is gramophone maybe a brand name?
Oh, possibly. I just thought it was being they're just being snotty teenagers and changing it just for the fun of it.
I don't know. I'll have to look at that. Well, no, because it was his master's voice, wasn't it? It was the main brand of gramophones over here.
Quick search says the gramophone was invented in 1887. So yeah,
Okay. Yeah, but I think they were sort of like in all houses by the 1900s. Well, not all houses, but most houses by the 1900s.
diaries. That dog that looked at it, what the fuck was that? That's a gramophone. Ah, a phonograph, later called a gramophone, as a generic name in the UK. Right, okay. So it was a phonograph, but we called it a gramophone.
Yeah, it was a brand then. A bit like we call all vacuum cleaners Hoovers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're the snotty ones that just want to change it just for the fun of it.
Well, no, it's just that we just like they have band-aids for plasters and stuff. It's just, yeah, you call Kleenex tissues Kleenex, yeah, that sort of thing. Um, it became a generic name since 1910, but the real name for it is phonograph.
So if you were to go into Walmart, say, and they have no brand name Kleenex, but they have
Tissues,
the Walmart tissues,
yes,
would you still ask for Kleenex?
yes, they would.
Dan says people will be talking this way about the iPod Shuffle in about 10 years. Yeah, probably. That's my pet peeve, says Vermont. I've never asked for Kleenex once. I ask for tissues.
Wow,
Band-Aid I'm guilty of.
yeah.
Plasters.
You have a Hoover, and it's better than your Shark Hoover. Wow.
My dad bought a Shark and he doesn't like it one bit. He's a bloody good job he didn't have the dog that they had, because he said it would have broken. He had rough collies, so long hair.
So I have a.
Yes, a Hoover is a vacuum.
It's not so much the different words that drive me mad. It's the butchering of the grammar that drives me mad.
No, I mean a Hoover.
No, we mean a Hoover.
It is a vacuum. It's
Well,
called a Hoover.
it's actually a vacuum cleaner, because a vacuum can mean many things that cause a vacuum.
Yeah, it could be a flask, couldn't it?
Yes.
Keep your tea warm.
Yeah. Anything that causes a vacuum is a vacuum. Well, vacuum is the thing it does. It's the suction thing, isn't it?
What's
Right.
the name of the?
What's the name of the red vacuum with a hose for a nose? Henry.
That's a Hoover. Yeah, that's a Henry. And we've got a pink one called Henrietta.
Yes, I had a Henrietta. Fanta.
Hello, Fanta.
Fanta, there's a link in the group chat if you can get Harley to click on it.
Yeah, there's a red one, a pink one, and a blue one. The blue one tends to be the industrial ones.
They're all industrial. I can't remember what the blue one's called though.
Well, no, I mean the blue ones tend to be the ones industrial people buy.
Yeah, it tends to be bulkier, but most, like, we had a Henry at the shop, at the shop. Right. Oh yes, there also is a green one. You're right.
Is there?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
I don't think the green one and the blue one have names. I think only Henry and Hetty have names. But let me just find out. For some reason, I think there's an Oscar, but I may be going mad. Hang on a minute.
Surely that would be Hosker. With a H. I am nothing more than a source of food to her. That's exactly what people are to cats. I am that to my dog. And Eco has a sewing machine named Oscar.
Okay, so Hetty is now yellow.
And
there's a blue Henry.
Why have we not got a pink one?
And the green one is called George. There's a pink and a yellow Hetty.
Oh, right, okay.
I'll show you. Can I show you? Share.
Yeah.
I typed in Henry Hoover family. So there's a pink Hetty. There is George. He's a bit taller, isn't he?
Yeah, that's a water one.
Yeah. And there's a blue Henry. Look. HVR, whatever that stands for. And there is a yellow hetty.
That one looks smaller.
Compact.
Compact, yeah.
Yeah.
Costs twice as much, but half as much plastic.
Well, they're all actually quite expensive.
I got mine in the sales last year in Tesco's. Got it for half price.
They're
I didn't.
pneumatic.
Hello,
Yes.
Wanda.
Yeah, right. George is the wet and dry.
Hello, Wanda E. Wanda E. Hello.
Oh, and there's another green one, which is the pet version.
Oh, has it got really good brushes on the Hoover bit?
It'll have the filters in it, better filters in it.
Ah, right.
There you go.
They do all have a cute smile.
Look at this. We've got a Hetty cordless.
No, we don't.
Well, we do, apparently.
No. Get rid of it. Abomination.
But Pneumatic is the brand, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
It should be on sale now. Cyber Monday tomorrow, isn't it? Oh, I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you, Argo.
No, that's next week, isn't it? I don't think they've had a.
What do I have against cordless? I don't have anything against cordless, but Hoovers, Hetties, Henrys, pneumatics are little small round dumpy things that you pull along by its nose. There's no such thing as a cordless Henry, Hetty, or whatever.
I just got to check. Has Thanksgiving already happened? I thought that's next Thursday.
No. Hello, Harley. You want to put your face on camera, dear?
I think he's just clicking on it to get at his mum on.
He's messing with his hair, so he's preening himself.
You being a twat, Harley.
A what?
Hello. Hello, Honda.
A twat.
Look at
Is it
him.
a twat? That's what that is?
Here we call it that.
Oh. Twat, huh?
Yeah,
We're just a different species, but we come from the same fucking thing.
We have an A in ours.
I just contradicted that whole sentence, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah,
you did. You always are.
What are y'all doing?
Just having a chat.
And Ego says, "Hello, Harley. Taking care of the beard, I see. That's good."
What you got there? Life is like a camera.
Yeah.
Did he just sound like he was a farmer then for a moment? To you, TJ?
Just a little bit.
Look, check this out. It looks like my caterpillars are trying to kiss.
Oh dear me.
All right. Fanta's on the way. Let me cut the camera off.
Take the camera off.
Y'all have a good day.
Thank you, Honda.
See you later, Harley.
Good Lord.
Caterpillars are trying to kiss.
Oh my God.
Oh dear. What are you gonna do with him, eh, Fanta?
Nothing.
Good afternoon, Fanta. I said good afternoon to you.
Hey, I was going to say, you were talking about vacuum cleaners and hoovers and all that.
Yeah.
Every time Kirby shows up, I think of vacuum cleaners.
Kirby Hoover, yeah.
Kirby cleaners.
Yeah, the ones that cost like $2,500.
Yeah, we used to sell them.
I used to have one.
There used to be a rep that came into the store when I worked at Dunelm that used to demonstrate the Kirbys.
Yeah.
That and the shark. Hey, Fanta, have you had Thanksgiving or is it next week?
It's this week, but part of my dad's family we had a big get together at the rec center.
Okay.
They rented a room or whatever, and we had
Yeah.
like spaghetti dinner.
Awesome.
Yeah, and there was like 3 different kinds of spaghetti.
So
And
I
so
did a
Harley mixed them all for me with garlic bread, and then there was carrot cake my Aunt Dale made, a bundt cake they called it, I can't remember what he called it, and then there was some form of ambrosia type salad. It was
well.
really good.
Do you know what you should have for this Thanksgiving that's
What's
coming
that?
up? You should have Yorkshire puddings and bird's trifle
Oh yeah.
before they're out of date. Ready for the new
Yeah. I had to. They're in a box here in my room.
year. Yeah.
I kept them in that box, so I'll get them out.
But yeah, Yorkshire puddings would be cool with your Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
No, you can't do that because the rest of the family will want you to send packets over.
There's enough in that box to make plenty, TJ. And if they like it so much, I can send them the recipe
Yeah.
so they can make it from scratch.
Yeah.
Um,
We'll have to make.
Margot loves carrot cake. I like carrot cake.
Yeah, she makes it from scratch.
Hubby made carrot cake once.
Yeah.
Told him I liked it, and he hasn't made it since.
so Fanta, I did a stream earlier on.
Did you?
Yeah, and after I ended the stream, someone messaged me to say Fanta's in another chat.
Yeah, I sent a heart. I can't remember where it was though.
Amps.
Oh yeah, early. Yeah. That's all I can get out is like a heart. I can't see the keyboard right now.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, that's fine. She just can't see. She didn't know I was
No,
live.
I didn't. Sorry.
That's right. We were talking about my birthday plans for next year.
Oh,
Found a venue.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
Local.
Okay.
Well, Vermont's not down with marshmallow pies. Wolvo said, I live alone again. Oh, so I've got 4 frozen turkey dinners and 3 pumpkin pies for myself. Depressing,
Wow.
but it counts. Well, you enjoy your
Yeah.
turkey dinners and pumpkin pies.
Yeah.
Get yourself a little glass of wine. A Merlot will do well. A box.
It's not marshmallows on a pie, Margot. It's marshmallows on top of sweet
potatoes.
Yeah. Like, no. Just wrong in so many ways.
No, it's so good.
Vermont wants to go to Thanksgiving, but his family, I know what they're thinking. Well, you just tell them they're thinking things wrong then, don't you?
Yeah.
There's another one at my cousin's house today, from 2 to 5.
Darius doesn't like pumpkin pie either, and she's from America.
Ooh, I love pumpkin pie.
So my friend made pumpkin pies one year for Samhain, and it was just way too sweet for me because you add loads of sugar to it. It's not like it's. I don't think you actually taste any pumpkin in it with all the sugar, the cream, and the bloody spices. I don't think you taste pumpkin at all.
Dan's like, pumpkin is not, I repeat, not a foodstuff.
Oh, it is.
It is, believe it or not.
It's actually quite good for you as well.
And Diaries, oh my God, pecan pies.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I've got to do the accent. Oh my God, pecan pies.
The pies weren't right. Let's do it.
Depends on where you live, the way you pronounce pecan.
Pecan, yeah, pecan. Pecan.
But down here, people will say pecan.
Pecan.
Pecan
Oh
pie.
my
I
God,
love
pecan pie.
You're welcome, chat.
Hey, I didn't have my nose that time.
Pecan. Oh my God, pecan pie.
I like pecan pie and apple pie and
You
cherry
give me a
pie. And,
They don't put the pumpkin in the coffee, just the spices, Dan. Just the spices.
yeah,
There's no pumpkin in the coffee, just the
the only,
spices.
the only pecan or pumpkin spice stuff I like is when Krispy Kreme does their donuts around this time of year. Those are good, but other than that, I'm not all about it.
Well, we've made diaries laugh anyway.
No, it's not pumpkin flavour, it's pumpkin spice flavour. So it's
Fanta.
basically cinnamon and stuff, isn't it?
Nutmeg and all that stuff.
Yeah, cinnamon and nutmeg.
Fanta. The Hickson Diaries is Mandy, but we've been calling her Diaries. She's from America and she now lives over here, so she's doing a channel that is comparing the two countries.
Oh, nice.
Diaries meet Fanta. Fanta lives in America but has been over here to visit for quite a while.
2.5 bloody months. 2.5 fucking months.
I just thought I'd let her get that in, Fanta. You're right.
We agreed not to. And I stayed with other people.
Well, you hope you're coming back soon anyway, ain't you?
Yep, hope so. Gonna try my best.
We'll figure a way, because I've been talking about getting Johnny Depp to come and see you, so you got to come over.
Fanta would love to stay, but she's got family that need her.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think she needs her family more than they need her.
That as
A little
well.
bit.
Can I leave you to it for a bit?
No.
Yeah.
Thank you. I shall be right back.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Yeah, there's another family dinner from 2 to 5 today at my cousin's house, which is right across the street from my dad's house.
So you going?
Or across the road.
Are you going?
I don't know.
You should.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you've been invited.
Well, one cousin invited me, and then I talked to the cousin whose house it is, and she didn't really invite. So, I mean, I know they wouldn't mind if I showed up, but it's already about 4 o'clock here, I think.
Oh, so you missed it anyway.
Yeah,
No.
it's okay.
So what are you actually doing for Thanksgiving? Going to your mum's?
I guess we haven't talked about it.
No.
But I guess I need to call her and see what she wants to do.
Well, the Yorkshire pudding stuff can be made on the day. It's easy. But if you're doing the trifle, it has to be made in advance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it kept in the fridge?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You need to sort of make it the day before because it's got jelly in it, so it has to, or jello as you call it, so it has to set, doesn't it?
Okay.
So I would also get some tinned fruit for it because it just makes it more, or some even some strawberries. Get some strawberries for it.
Okay.
But tinned fruit will be fine. Just to give it a bit more. But yeah. What was worth it? Then it was worth it, Eco. What was worth it? I just had a mental image of Captain Kirk yelling, "Pecan!" Don't know why.
Captain Kirk?
That's what she said. Blue Sasquatch says, "What did the fox say?"
Hi,
Go on.
Sasquatch.
You can do it. I'm not doing it.
What? What did Fox say?
Yeah. I wasn't going to do it because I couldn't remember how it went.
It's something like that. It's
Something
never
like
the
that, isn't it?
same.
It reminds me of the crazy frog.
Yeah,
Same sort of annoying thing.
yeah.
Hello, Blue Sasquatch. Lovely to see you again.
He goes like ding 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 a ding a ding a ding a ding ding ding. There you go.
Yeah.
Ding 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 ding.
Oh, TJ knows it.
Yeah. You can always ask Google and sometimes it'll tell you.
Yeah, it does.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I'm on top again. Vermont, come on.
We forgot to change it.
You're slipping, Vermont, you're slipping.
Never mind.
He's too busy playing poker to concentrate.
You know, this morning I spent at least 3 hours doing my nails.
Why?
Really?
Yeah, because I don't know why it is, but my nail varnish takes forever to dry.
Oh.
So I had to put the base coat on. You know, your plain clear. Yeah. Then I put my colour on. Waited for that to dry. Then waited for that to dry. And then because I've got glitter in my colour, it felt like sandpaper.
Yeah.
So I waited for that to dry, and then I put a coat of clear over it to try and smooth it out a bit. So
hang on, did you only put like 3 coats on in total?
yeah,
You do 2 coats of the colour?
no, one
Oh.
coat of clear,
Yep.
one coat of colour. It's very thick. It's a thick colour.
That's why it
Yeah.
takes so long to dry.
See?
Oh look, she's got green sparkling nails. Put your full screen so we can see them properly.
How do I do that now? Where's that one?
It's on your thing at the back, in the top corner, opposite to the dots. Have you found it? There you go.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, very nice.
They still feel like sandpaper though.
I was in the Aldi for 2 minutes.
And chipped it. Yeah.
Oh no.
It broke.
It took half the nail off of one of the fingers.
It was that long.
Oh, you actually broke the nail?
And it broke.
Oh.
I took half the nail polish off. Not happy. Not a happy bunny.
Yeah. I thought it was just you chipped the nail polish.
No, the
Not
whole
actual broken
picking nail broke. So strong yet so broken. Yes.
I used to do my nails like all fancy. I went through a phase of it for a couple of months, and then I thought, fuck it, I can't be arsed anymore. But I did like the ombre effect, which is really easy to do. That looked pretty cool.
Eco says, I've not used nail polish for years. Last time I tried, it felt like my fingertips were choking. Apparently, I breathe through my nails now.
Apparently,
and Dan says it's because I was going through the centre aisle too long. No, actually, because I had to go into a deep cardboard box to pick out a pigging load of eggs.
I've stopped buying them in there. They're too expensive in there.
Where do you go?
Home Bargains. But I don't mind not having free range, see. We don't have anything but free range in our Aldi's. Yeah. Tesco's is cheap as well. Tesco do the non-free range ones as well. but they don't have anything but free range in our Aldi, so
No,
they're
they
way
don't.
out expensive. But yeah,
Oh, it's the nail. I thought it was the polish. Yes, it's the nail.
well, it's the nail and the polish. So you broke the nail, which ripped the polish off with it.
Yeah, there's a bit. It's not gone down to the base.
No, you can still see you got white.
I've got a little bit of white left, so yeah, I'm lucky. I was not impressed.
Like, has anyone started watching Christmas films yet?
Nope. The evening of the 30th of November is when I start my Christmas. But because I'm going to be busy that night, I will do it on the 1st of December.
Nope. Cheddar says nope. Anyone in the chat? Oh, Hickson says not before Thanksgiving. Okay. I bet you Margaret has.
Can
Let's talk
anybody
about-
remember what my Christmas movie is?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Die Hard. I've
No,
started listening to Cthulhu Christmas songs. Does that count? Yes.
that's not my Christmas movie.
What Die Hard isn't?
No,
What is then?
nope, it's not Gremlins either. It's
Did
got
you think
nothing.
it was Die Hard, Fanta?
What?
Did you think it was Die Hard?
Yeah.
Nope. The
Well, we're all
first,
not then.
the first movie I watch has got nothing to do with Christmas.
Well, how's it a Christmas movie then?
I don't know, but it's my Christmas movie. It's the movie that sets my Christmas off.
What is it?
Batteries not included.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
To be fair, that quite often is on the telly around Christmas.
Well, it has got Christmas lights in it.
Yes.
And it has got a berth in a stable.
It might actually count as a Christmas movie. Is it not based around Christmas? I think it is.
Oh, don't think so.
I think it might be.
No. Batteries? No, I don't think there's a Christmas tree in it.
Doesn't have to be a Christmas tree in it to be.
I don't think it's based around Christmas.
Find out in a minute.
It's a feel-good movie because the building's about to fall down and the contractors want to knock it down. And the aliens come there and crash land and they've got to have their babies, so he goes around looking up, finding all the metal bits. And the caretaker finds a baby one. The only Christmas lights I think are in it are the lights they use to get the power.
I just thought they had Christmas in it at some point during the film. Because it's set over a period of time. It's not like a short. They're there for quite a while, aren't they?
Yeah, it's set over like I think it's over a couple of months. It's set.
Yeah.
And Vermont's still going on about eating cat treats. Now I have cat breath. Well, there you go.
Don't eat. Go and brush your teeth.
Good night, Margot. Take care. Thank you very much for being here.
Good night, Margot.
Oh, hey, Margot. Bye, Margot. Love you. I didn't realize she was here.
She was in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just been a hello everybody night. Hello everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was awake at like 4 o'clock this morning, she said.
Mm.
Mm.
I got to lay in this morning. I didn't get up till 8 o'clock. I was like, woohoo!
I only had about 4 hours sleep myself.
And Vermont's like, Margot, talk me to sleep.
She won't be able to talk you to sleep. She's going to sleep herself, you Wally.
Not after what you said this afternoon, Vermont.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh dear.
He was trying to say won't or no,
Can't.
can't, and put can. They put, what was it?
They were talking about Margot doing voiceovers for porn,
Yeah,
and he said, I can tug on it to Margot's voice.
yeah.
And then he went, can't.
He went, I can't talk on it to Margot's voice. I respect her too much. Can't.
It was a typo, can't. Yeah.
Yeah, we know. Never going to let you live that one down, though, Cheddar.
Yeah, that although it was a typo, I mean, this is Wolvo. I mean, I could. I haven't, but I'm sure I could. Gotta go. Nice talking to you all. Have a good week. And yourself.
Goodbye,
Higsons.
Hickson.
Take
Bye.
care. Either way, it was cheesy, says Dan. Well, it was cheesy because it was Vermont. Oh, that was funny.
It was funny. I did actually, before I read it out loud, I said, do you think you might need to rephrase that? Oh, okay, he has. He's corrected it. But I'm going to read it out wrong on purpose now. Because some of us appreciate cheese. Just saying.
Yeah.
Not all of us. Cherry hates cheese.
I can't stand blue cheese.
Cherry hates blue cheese. But then she was vegan for a very long time, so that might be why. Or that might be why she became vegan. Apparently now she just prefers vegan food. But it's whatever she fancies, and sometimes it's a kebab.
And that works well.
Yeah, of all foods, it has to be a kebab. They're gross.
Yeah.
They're gross.
They're not.
They are gross.
Sometimes that's just what you need to hit the spot.
I think it's just because she's drunk.
Well, I'm not drunk, and I just buy a portion of the kebab meat.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of it. But I don't eat lamb, so that's probably why.
Oh, I don't like lamb, but it's a mixture of lamb, isn't it? It's lamb.
No, it's lamb. But it's like it's cereal and spices, but it's the actual meat in it is lamb. I know someone that used to own several kebab vans.
Well, the one at the top of the road where I buy mine has lamb, chicken, and beef.
Oh yeah, but they're
all mixed in together.
They're not what's in the. They're not. Pardon?
all mixed in together and made into the shape that goes onto the spit.
Oh, it shouldn't be. It should just be lamb.
Well, it's not.
I was going to say, you get chicken kebabs, but the actual kebab meat should be lamb. But to be fair, it's probably cheaper to add the chicken.
Yes.
Yeah, lamb isn't so common over there, Wolvo. I've heard this, that you don't really get lamb so much over there.
Certain places.
Mm.
I like lamb, but it's got to be hot. The minute it starts cooling down and puts that
Yeah,
greasy film on your teeth, it's like,
Yeah,
"Ugh."
that's why I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's that greasy film that you get from lamb. No, don't like it.
I never used to like kebabs. Maybe that's why, because they were just lamb. But as I've got older and the recipes have changed, and I was in the shop and the fella said, my mate said, why don't you want a kebab? I'm getting it. And I said, I don't like lamb. And he said, no, my meat is chicken, lamb, and beef. And he gave me a little bit to try. And from then on, I've been okay. But I only ever buy it from the one at the top of the road. Better than veal, says Vermont. It's fatty, gamey, but it is delicious.
You can't afford Wellingtons. You can't afford gumboots. I think that's what they call them in America.
A what?
Gumboot. The rubber boots.
I don't know what that is.
Wellies?
Wellington? Beef Wellington?
No, the rubber boots.
Oh, we call them
You think-
wellies or rain boots or whatever.
Ah, you do call them wellies over there. I didn't think you did.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because they're Wellingtons.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I had a pair that came up to my ankle, and then I had a long pair.
Vermont meant the beef Wellington.
Yeah, well, very rarely. I don't think I've ever had a beef Wellington.
It's nice.
I haven't.
Well, it's not something that's an everyday food over here, is
No,
it?
no. I mean, it's a
Hot meal.
high-end restaurant thing, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to try Gordon Ramsay's beef Wellington.
And Nico would be happy with a lamb korma.
Mm. Yeah, I don't think you would like it if you don't like mushrooms, though. If you don't like mushrooms,
If I had the chance to try it, I would try it.
yeah, Cheddar said it's so awesome, but I'm not a fan of mushrooms.
I don't like them either, but if it was Gordon Ramsay's, I would try it.
They probably sell it in our supermarkets. Gordon Ramsay's bloody.
Yeah, they have started that here as well, and I just don't know about it.
No, it's never the same.
Mm-mm.
I once cooked a beef Wellington.
Yeah?
Yep. And it turned out quite well. Emphasis on the...
Isn't it the pastry
well
that's the
done.
hardest part of the beef Wellington?
Well,
'Cause
if
it's
you like it slightly browner than it should be, it turned out quite well.
Was it not picked up in the middle?
The outside was overcooked, and the inside was slightly underdone for my family's taste.
Yeah. And that's probably why I wouldn't have it, because I like my beef to have no pink in it. And to do a beef Wellington, it's meant to be pink in the middle. Hello, Betty B.
Hello, Betty B. Brewski.
Do you know that person?
Not sure, but welcome.
Welcome.
Wolvo says, I do miss a good gyros with lamb meat, but you've got to find a small Greek place for it. Yes.
A lot of us call them gyros.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's what they call that. The actual thing that it's spun on.
Is it lamb or is it goat? Or could it be either?
Lamb over here.
Okay.
It's pronounced euro. Good lord, people.
Well, some people that actually make it, they'll say euro.
Call it gyros over here.
Yeah. But I
And they call them
watched.
gyros in Germany.
Yeah.
Vermont said shawarma, and then he said whatever is cheaper. So I think that's to your goat or lamb thing.
Oh.
Hmm.
Mm.
I just seem to remember the ones in Wisconsin were goat. Maybe I'm wrong.
Shawarma is Middle East.
So it probably would be goat then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't eat it.
We eat a lot of goat in the Caribbean as well.
I did have a burrito as big as my head.
Cool.
That was the name of the place. Burritos as big as your head.
But
They were
everyone's head's a different
huge.
size.
They were huge.
Mm.
Well, we're supposed to be having a Christmas jumper day on the 12th of December.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Betty
It's
B, there's no need to be scared. If you behave yourself, you're more than welcome.
What, TJ, now?
It's national. Apparently, it's National Christmas Jumper Day, the 12th of
Yeah.
December.
Yeah, apparently
And we've had emails come from corporate saying, wear your Christmas jumper. So me being the rebel that I am, I'm not wearing a Christmas jumper. But I am going to wear a Christmas hat.
Have you
So-
got like a green jumper or a red jumper?
I have. No, I'm not going to wear one. I'm not getting told what to wear. If it was National Christmas Jumper Day and they didn't send the emails out, I would have worn it. But because corporate have decided to jump on it and go, you wear your Christmas jumper with pride. No.
Mm.
So I'm making my own hat. I've got a little top hat and I'm gonna stick some. When you order things from Temu, you're
Yes.
not sure what you're gonna get.
Yes.
Right. Well, there's these little they look like they're 3D nutcrackers.
Right.
Yeah.
But I am hoping to Christ they are just flat acrylic.
Is this the one that like the 24 for like pennies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the ones you mean.
So I hope they are the flat plastic ones that just look 3D.
Mm.
Because I'm
Hello,
going to stick
Kieran.
them round. I'm going to stick them round my hat.
I was going to say you were going to make the band.
Yeah.
Nutcrackers.
Can I
Hi,
just point
Kieran.
out? Can I just
Hello.
point out
Kieran.
that Wolvo is encouraging the new person to misbehave.
If Betty B wants to behave themselves, or if they don't want to behave themselves, there is a level of misbehave that I don't cope with. But knock your socks off.
She'll let you know.
Hi.
I want somebody to try typing something in the chat.
What do you want typed in the chat?
My favourite word?
The bad word or the twisted?
Oh no, Twister should go through. See you next Tuesday.
Ah, the bad word.
I can try. No. Comment has failed to post to TJ a work in progress.
Good. Thank you.
I've tried it that was from StreamYard. Let me try it from here. No, it goes through here, unless it doesn't. It might not have shown up, but it's not told me it can't go through. Hang on. Yeah, no, it doesn't go through.
Awesome.
Okay.
I'm happy.
Did you block it?
I did. I wasn't sure if I had, but I have.
There's one
Good.
word I blocked as well.
Eco.
Oh, she managed to get it through.
Uh-oh.
She put it down as a spelling mistake.
Yeah. They should still have blocked it though.
Oh, thank you, Eco.
Yeah.
Right. Oh,
Dang.
look at Eco slipping it through.
Mm. Slipped it right in there, Wolvo.
Right, so I've got some messing about to do then.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Right.
No one really types it anyway.
No, I know, but there are some. No worries, Eco. I asked somebody to try it, and Wolvo's now taking a piss.
Yeah. Do you want me to time him out for you? 10 seconds.
No, I'll get him back another way. I'll just give him an earworm.
I could do him 24 hours if you really want.
You can't because you're not a super mod.
Oh no, yeah, he's a mod, isn't he? Damn it, I forgot.
Well, Wolvo, I mean, can totally see you doing that. Stop it, you lot. You've had your chance. That's it now. No more messing about. So yeah, I've got two projects on the go. One's making my Nutcracker look like my wizard, and my hat. Vermont said TJ should supermod me just to spite hen.
She's not going to do
No.
that, Cheddar.
I'm so not going to do that, Cheddar, but nice of you to ask. I do appreciate the thought that you want to be a supermod in my channel. I know.
Kieran, I hope my arrival and that word you wanted typing is just a coincidence, TJ.
It is just a coincidence.
you made her think of it though, Kieran.
No, something else made me think of it, but I'm not saying.
Uh-huh.
Oh. So you may not have seen my latest video, Fanta.
Which reminds me, before you go into that, I knew exactly what it was because I've seen one before somewhere and I can't think where, but probably at the seaside somewhere.
Yeah, there's a few around, but I was quite surprised it still had the top fittings.
Yeah. You know, I've not seen them blocked off, but I've seen the metal railings, and they're blocked off at the bottom rather than at the top. If that makes it, they're blocked off, but not buried, not filled.
You can go down the stairs, but you can't get in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they might have a doorway near the top of the stairs, but not all. But they're not filled and grown over.
Yeah. So it's a outside toilet that goes down into the ground.
Mm.
Okay.
And the title of the video is "The Laughing Face Blocked Victorian Toilet."
Okay.
Right. And Kieran went, I had visions of TJ standing there with a plunger at the beginning of the.
I didn't even think you said that.
Uh, the title of the video is Blocked Laughing Face Victorian Underground Toilet.
What, look now. I didn't even notice that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have said I knew it was Lou before you said anything. That's a bit weird. No, it says fancy rate. Oh, I didn't read that bit. I just read the thumbnail. I just saw the fancy railings in the middle of the road. I didn't read the actual
Description.
title of the thing. Yeah.
But it was I had visions of TJ standing there with a plunger. Oh, the bird on a pole one. It's been stolen twice. And Kieran says, given its location, I'm surprised it's only twice. It's outside the cathedral.
Oh.
And Eco says, well, if it's been blocked all that time, that must have been quite a do. Yes.
Mm.
I read up on the artist that created that. And she was going on about how the Roman standards were so masculine and so patriarchal and oppressive and all this. So she made this sparrow on a pole, and it's supposed to be a Roman standard. The whole pole. Dan said, did they steal the whole pole or just the bird? The whole pole. A 13-foot bronze sculpture. They would have given it back sooner, but they were too scared.
Oh, they've got some in Glasgow.
Yeah, they've got them dotted around. But that was the first one. There's 6 of them, I think. 6 or 8, I think. But the BBC commissioned them for Liverpool Capital Culture.
Oh. Oh, no, I meant the toilets. I was still talking about toilets.
Oh, right. They've still got one. I saw a picture of one in just outside London.
Got them in Copenhagen.
And it's still operating as a toilet.
Yeah. This one's Copenhagen, Denmark. Photo taken in 2018. Staircase leads to an underground public toilets on, I can't pronounce that name, square. But it's literally the same sort of design with the metal railings around it.
Metal railings around it and the loop at the top holding the lamp down, which would have had gentlemen or ladies written on it.
Yeah. This one I can't see. The one in Glasgow has the illuminated sign.
Maybe that was the one I saw. No, I'm sure they said it was London, just outside London.
So, what was this one? Oh, this one's in Australia.
Oh.
Melbourne. Opposite Parliament Station.
Is it still being used? Do we know?
Looks like it from the picture.
So I found something out the other day which totally gobsmacked me.
What's that?
The YMCA
Yeah.
is British.
That
Really?
doesn't surprise me at all. That doesn't surprise me
It
at all.
started over there?
Yep.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Neither did I. And when I found it out, I was like, really? I was absolutely, huh, okay.
Yeah,
Hmm, there you go.
yeah. Kind of how I am right now. And the YWCA.
Don't know about that one.
So I just found something you might find interesting on the same thing that I've just found about seeing the Melbourne ones. Let me share the screen. Oh, this is something I've never seen. So this is the toilets. Yeah,
Yeah.
but they also have outdoor urinals.
They still have them in France, and they did have them here,
Yeah,
but they've all been taken away.
never seen that. Cast iron public urinals, and that's in the same, roughly the same area as the toilets.
There was a there was a couple of those here, but as I say, they've either been blown up or taken away.
They look really fancy, don't they?
Yeah, they've
Mm.
still got them in France. I know they've still got them in France because we went through France and they were there. But I'm saying I know they still had them. It was flipping 40 years ago when I went through France.
It says one of the many cast iron public urinals around Melbourne CBD. CBD is Central Business District.
Wolvo said when she found out, she was like, "Young man." Kieran can still remember the underground public
Yeah, there's
toilets
another
at
one.
Hudson were built over, and the public toilets at Enfield were converted into an estate agent's. And Dan says they have them in Amsterdam that came out of the ground.
Yeah,
That
there's
looks like
like,
Rostov.
yeah, but there's a few of them. Look, so that's a public toilet, but that again. That's another one. That's urinals. They're all in Melbourne.
Well, if anybody wants to front the ticket for me, I'll go and video them. No, no takers, no. Okay. Water closets rule, says Vermont.
They just Portaloos there. Yeah. I don't know how I ended up on this page, but yeah, it's quite interesting. I've never seen them, so that's the original picture I found, which
Yeah,
is what your one would have looked like originally.
yeah.
Right, but how comes there isn't the because that would have been male and females unless you go downstairs and separate underneath.
Um, I'm looking into that because
Oh
my
yeah.
dad said there wasn't as many women's ones as men's ones. Women tend to hold it in more. Men just don't care, so they provided toilets for men. A man will just do it up against a wall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can just whip it out anywhere.
Yeah, so it was like, no, we need to hide yous. So yous can go down there. And Quinton said there's only a handful of them in Rotterdam, but they're more modern. TJ, you cannot just go willy-billy with videoing men pissing. I can.
She can.
If it's on public ground and it's out in the public, I can do what I want. You can't stop me. English still use troughs. Gross.
No, we don't really.
I think I saw that in Australia during some sort of games.
The original Casino Royale movie opens with Peter Sellers' scene, where he is standing in one of those French open public toilets, passing secrets to another secret agent. which was the discussion in my chat comments section about George Michael passing secrets to other people,
Eh,
which was probably why they all got filled in.
how he got caught or outed.
Outed, more likely.
Yeah.
No, he did. He did actually get arrested, didn't he?
Yeah.
Did he get arrested on site or
T,
did he get arrested at his home?
No, it would have been on
who
site if he
you on
got
about?
arrested. It'd been right there.
George Michael. Cottaging.
Oh, it's on site.
He got caught.
Yeah. I found an article, TJ, from the Echo, Liverpool Echo, all about public toilets in Liverpool and what they're used for now. And it's got old pictures. Have you seen this?
Yeah. Good, innit?
The same article.
Probably.
Aigburth Road.
Aigburth.
Which is now a steakhouse.
Yep.
Ah, was that them downstairs toilets? Were they on Victoria Street?
They weren't. And the ones on Victoria Street, they are no longer there and there is no trace of them.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, similar thing.
Are you sure? Because I think I've just found a picture of them. I know that might be from the 70s. I don't know how old this picture is. Date unknown. Never mind.
The ones on Victoria Street were there in the 70s because I went in them when
Yeah,
I was a kid with my dad.
yeah, they're now gone.
My dad went down to make sure that nobody was in there and then told me to go down and then stood guard, making sure. Hurry up! Doesn't take that long to have a pee. Hurry up! You were bursting, weren't you? Hurry up! Vermont's friend's dad was bunkmate with the real dude who Johnny Depp played in the Coke movie.
Oh, I know who you mean. What
Blow?
was his? Yeah, in Blow. What was his name?
George
No,
Young.
pardon?
George Young.
No, I think it's the other movie. No, it can't be. No, it must be Blow. I didn't know
Yeah.
his name was George Young in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Because don't it end with him being at the prison? And his daughter turns up. Was that Blow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she didn't really.
No.
Kieran says George should have stuck to cinemas like Pee Wee Herman.
He got caught too, though.
In a theatre,
Yeah.
not in a public toilet. Oh, it was rife back then. There was nowhere else for the poor buggers to go. I mean, it wasn't frowned upon for two women to live together. But two men living together got looks because it was illegal.
Mm.
Apparently, no, that's Hunter Thompson.
Fear and Loathing, Hunter S. Thompson. Yeah. And Rum
Yeah.
Diary.
Oh, Eco, yeah, sorry, did read the Ecos out. Not the Fear and Loathing one ? Vermont. No, that's Hunter Thompson. Yeah, sorry.
It isn't Spellow Lane then, is it?
No, Speller Lane's County Road. This was Kirkdale,
Oh,
Scotland Road.
I was just trying to find a picture of them when they were used.
The one on Victoria Street will do because they were all the same.
Yeah.
I found a picture once of a building. It's now a cafe, public toilets, and it's now a cafe. But I found a picture of what it did look like back in the day, and I didn't save it. I didn't realise I didn't save it.
The
And
Victoria Road ones don't look as fancy.
you know when you go back and you're searching for this picture,
Yeah.
and you can't remember what your search term was, except public toilets. And what are they now? Old-fashioned public toilets. History of public toilets in Liverpool, and there's no picture.
Yeah.
Did I dream it? No, I didn't dream it.
What, you found one that was a cafe? It's a now
No,
cafe.
it is a cafe now, and I know where it is, and I've been there. But I saw a picture of what it originally looked like.
Is it Eat Well on Catherine Street?
That is the one I'm on about.
Oh, I don't think there's an original picture.
There isn't, but I found one,
Hmm.
and now I can't find it again. Because I went down there, I did a video, spoke about it, talked about it, and I will insert here what it looked like back in the day. Goes to go home to edit it, and it's not there. Can't find it. Hello, Cement. Cement says, hello, wish I'd have known this was on. Saw in recommended videos. Notifications took the day off, I guess. I do apologise.
Listen, man.
And you've come in at the last 20 minutes or so, Cement.
So you're going to get at least 20 minutes. That's all right.
Yeah. I mean, it's only because I've got work in the morning. Oh, I've still got a job, by the way.
Awesome. I didn't know you was at risk.
I had a attendance hearing because of my sickness.
Oh, okay.
And if you are deemed unfit
Yeah.
for work,
Yeah, I know you were talking about the possibility of early retirement.
yeah, no, that's not going to be an option. Capabilities. If you're not
Yeah.
capable of doing the job that you do, they can try and find you another job. But if they can't find you another job, then they can finish you up.
Yeah.
But they have deemed me capable, so.
Oh.
Yes, Kieran says, these days you have to double check subscriptions, notifications, comments, and likes. And yes, definitely comments, because people all over YouTube have been saying comments are going missing. Subscribers are going missing.
Yeah.
Literally while they're on screen. Views are going missing.
Mm-hmm.
While they're on stream, they're getting like 300 views. And then it drops down to 2, and then it goes back up again to 600, and then drops back down again to 3.
Yeah.
Eco says, oh, I remember something about that, TJ. Surely they would not be able to get on without you. No, they'd crumble without me. And Cement says, I slept in and missed your live, Hen. If I had have caught both lives from the beginning, this would have been a great Sunday.
Oh,
Aw.
well, never mind. We're just rambling. Nothing really important to say, just chatting.
Well, this
Why
should be a
is-
pretty good one then.
Sometimes all you want is a chat, isn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah. No pressure, just see where it goes.
Quinton says, this is weird and spooky. Yes, it is. YouTube is being spooky.
Hey, Quentin.
I'm just looking at public toilets in Liverpool for some reason now.
Because it's really interesting, isn't it? When you find the Woolton one, Woolton, that's the one I'm doing next.
Unused railway viaduct from Liverpool Station, Digbeth. Public toilets at the corner of the Great Bar Street, Liverpool Street.
Cement loves the rambling. Vermont says, indeed.
And that just reminded me of what we just saw in them other pictures. That's why I clicked on it.
The cast iron boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not there anymore, sadly.
Is it not?
No, because I went and checked because I thought, oh, that's an interesting one.
Yeah.
I was one in a park and it was literally just fancy wrought iron railings.
Yeah.
You know, like filigree. You could
Yeah.
see through it, but it was all patterned with flowers and leaves and ivy and all that. And it was just in the corner of a park. And my dad told me about it because he used to play in that park. And he said, there's one in the corner, right in the corner. And so if you come into this entrance and you go right, just keep walking to the corner and you'll see it there. Should still be there. And I went and I looked and I'm looking in the bushes and I said, nope, it's not there. And he goes, the fucking thieving robbing bastards, somebody will have that in their garden now. Dan says, you're lovely people. I would like to go on panel at some point. How long is the waiting list? 10, 15 years? Roughly about that, yeah.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, Dan, you have a lot of apologising to do and a lot of making up to do.
I'm not saying that.
No, Cement says the waiting list extends to the next ice age, Dan. Practice a healthy diet and you might just make it. How does one do that? How does one do what? Practice a healthy diet? Okay, I'll wait. Okay. Did you have angel hair on your Christmas trees growing up, Hen Fanta? Anybody in the chat?
Angel hair? The flower?
No. No. I know the stuff you mean. It's like no, it's like loose bits of tinsel.
No,
Like
Oh.
it's not.
strands, just long strips of
No,
the
no,
not that
no.
stuff.
no. The spun
That's
glass.
what I think of as angel's hair.
No, very, very fine spun glass. It looks a bit like cotton wool that's been pulled out.
I don't
You know, so
think so. Can you still get it?
No,
no,
we didn't.
because it's spun glass. It's like fiberglass.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can get in your fingers. You can breathe it in. It is dangerous.
Oh.
Hello, Scouse.
Let's go.
Oh, we have our class tree up now. The glue is like a grotto. The glue is like a grotto? The cement says, another heaven and another earth must rise and fall, and they still have to find Jimmy Hopper, and then Dan can be on panel. And Dan says, "Cement, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Very
How?
kind." Oh, the house. I'm so glad you checked that out.
It did say glue.
Oh dear.
Why have you got your Christmas tree up now? God's sake.
Because
Well,
Halloween's over and done with.
it's 24th of November, isn't it? So people think it's time.
Yeah, no, it's not. We've got one down the bottom of the street that's had them up at the beginning of November.
Oh, we've got a bloody neighbour with a bloody blow up candy cane on her fucking lawn.
Oh, blame the missus.
I usually decorate and stuff for Christmas the day after Thanksgiving. But the last few years I have that lamp that's like a barren tree and it has little white lights on it. So we just stick some ornaments and stuff on that and call it a day.
TJ, there is a beautiful picture you took a year or two ago of all the nutcrackers in a store window display. I still say that would make an excellent Christmas card design. Is that on my
Are you sure
Instagram?
that weren't our living room?
Yeah,
That's what I'm just thinking. It might have
that's
been
what
my
I was thinking too. Are you sure it's not her house? Because it looks like a nutcracker display in a store. There's so many.
I think you did. No, it wasn't. It was Mark that showed you someone displaying the
Yeah,
store.
but I did go to York and I
Mm.
did stand next to a life-size nutcracker.
Oh.
But I think what cement you are on about is them on my windowsill in my house.
Sorry, a giant inflatable candy cane means drugs, Jackda.
What?
Well, he said that means drugs, Head, and that's the only thing I think he was referring to.
Okay.
It wouldn't surprise me round here, to be fair.
Yeah.
I
And
don't think
I
that's how
call
he
it-
does it. The
Oh,
other stuff
I'm on
does.
Instagram. What's the dog you've got there, Scouse?
Did you hear how Liverpudlian she went then, Fanta?
Mm.
Talking to another person from Liverpool, she goes, Proper Scouse.
I'm not proper Scouse, and he'll tell you I'm not proper Scouse. Kieran says, I always cross my legs when ladies on the panel say nutcracker. Don't know why.
Nutcracker.
He's
Can you imagine him crossing his legs back and forth?
he's a dog de Bordeaux, and he's 13 and a half stone.
Yeah, they are big. They are big.
TJ went all Scouse and loud.
She did.
No, TJ is a wool. See? TJ's a wool.
Yeah, but she went Scouse then. She's been living with him long enough.
I'm a Plazzy Scouse. I'm probably been living here longer than Scouse has been alive.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you, Scouse?
21.
No, I think he's about maybe 30. 25, 30.
No, it's not a French bulldog, Cheddar. It's completely different. Completely different. 44.
I've been living here longer than you've been alive, mate.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
How old was you when you moved to Liverpool?
14.
Right.
All right, well, okay. I'm
Right.
3 years out.
So not longer than he's been alive. My arse, you liar.
For 3 years. And all the times I came back and lived here for the 6 months of the school summer holidays makes up for that. So
Yes, a Bordeaux is French, Cheddar, but a Bordeaux is not the same as a French bulldog.
Are you saying Bordeaux?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bulldog, Bordeaux.
Kieran said, "Sorry, what I meant to say was TJ went all Becky." And Cement's having an e-card I'm having made up for Christmas.
Are you? Cool.
Nice.
I don't bother with even them anymore. You're lucky if you get a happy Christmas on Facebook nowadays. Can't be asked. Yeah, I just don't care about. I don't care about Christmas anymore. I don't get excited about it. There's nothing
That's
about it I
sad.
particularly likes. I just don't like it
It's
anymore.
sad though.
No, I don't think it's sad.
I
I
do.
don't think it's sad at all. If you don't stress about it and worry about it and get up, you don't then get fucking miserable when nothing goes right. It's just another day.
But I don't stress about it anyway. I've got 11 people in the house. I'm cooking for 11 people. I don't stress about it.
Mm.
No.
If the sprouts and bacon get burnt, the sprouts and bacon get burnt. I tell them it's burnt, and they tell me it's been caramelised. It's lovely.
TJ, something worse than sprouts and bacon getting burnt happened on a Christmas day for me. So I just don't.
That's why I think it's sad.
Just totally relaxed. Just like it's just another day. We just chill here. Open a couple of presents, do our own things. We don't actually spend time together as a family anymore.
Well, that's your Christmas, and that's what you like to do.
What Christmas was. So I just don't see the point because it's not how Christmas should be. So what's the point?
Mm.
So,
It makes me happy to decorate and stuff. And to
it's just a
cook.
pain in the arse because then you got to put all the decorations up, then you get to take them down again. I didn't do any
Well,
last.
No, it's not a pain in the ass because we enjoy doing it.
For me,
Yeah.
it is.
For you, I can understand it is.
I
For
used to
me,
love doing it, but now I can't be asked.
well, we still enjoy doing it.
I'm not saying you can't enjoy doing it. I don't know why you're snapping at me that I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying I don't see the point.
And we're agreeing with you. For you, that's fine.
Yeah.
Why do you keep looking for Willy Wonka in the Aldi? Scouse and proud. I wasn't Willy Wonka. And he says, probably not many people know this, but myself and TJ only live a few minutes apart. Yes, we do.
Cool.
Do you want me to read Vermont's out? It mentions the word anal.
Why not?
Why not?
It's about you, Santa.
If Fanta weren't so dark and anal, I'd let her decorate me house, says Vermont.
Hey.
I did give you the option.
What? Man, I have both kinds. I have a regular tree, green with white lights and old ornaments and stuff. And then I have my Nightmare Before Christmas tree. It has all the stuff from Nightmare Before Christmas on it. It's black, but I put purple lights on it. And then I have a Dallas cowboy tree that it's a little like 3 or 4 foot tree and it has clumps of snow on the branches, And then I put the little cowboy helmets used to get out of the gumball machine, and the players, my favorite players, are under it. It was from the Troy Aikman years and Emmett Smith and all that. So if I really get to do it up, I have those 3 trees and a village with a train going through it. Yeah, but I haven't gotten to do that in a while.
I've still got a lot of stuff in storage.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a pain in the arse, isn't it?
yeah. I even
And
had, I used to, oh, sorry.
I was just going to say Vermont said, and this is why I have no wrench. Lol. Go on, sorry.
Um, oh, we used to have Kmart over here, and the day after Halloween would be so awesome. I have a Grim Reaper that hangs from the ceiling, and a wall of skulls that when you go by it, you can either push the button or walk past it, and they move, and the eyes go red and stuff, and they talk, things like that. And my
Ooh,
Dark Angel dress, the one with the silver in the front, I got from Kmart, and they always had like everything was half off the day after Halloween, and it just went down from there, like 70% off and all that stuff. But I hung up Grim in the corner by my door one year, and I never took him down. And at Christmas, I just put a Christmas hat on him and have him hold tinsel around his chains.
cool. One way of
Yeah,
decorating it.
yeah. I miss Kmart. Nobody has those cool dresses, around here anymore.
Which cool dresses?
Like the one I wear in my Dark Angel videos,
Ah, right. Yeah, yeah, got you.
like medieval kind of looking stuff, or whatever, Victorian or whatever.
They've got a lot of them on Temu, but uh,
Yeah,
my issue is sizing.
yeah.
I've looked for the size fat fucker and I can't find it. I used to go into Topshop, just walk in and look at the size and go, and say to the shop assistant, "Do you do a size fat fucker in this?" Just to see, poor, they're only young girls. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And they're like, um, you can see they don't want to answer yes and they don't want to answer no.
yeah.
Yes. Oh, so I am a fat fucker then. No, that's not what I meant. You asked for the size.
If they said no, don't lie to me.
Oh dear. Cement says, I loved Kmart. I also liked the K Cafe they had with Little Caesars pizzas and fries. Good times. I used to be
Yeah,
able to get a good meal for $5. We all used to be able to get a good meal for $5, Cement.
yeah. I've never looked at. Maybe this year I'll look in Target to see if they have any those kinds of dresses. Well, next year. It's over now.
Kieran says, I used to shop in the Demis Roussos aisle. Oh, wait, Kieran. And Lord Woo, the whatever it is, says, just wanted to woo. Thank you for streaming. I am making matzah.
Hmm. Well,
Awesome.
hello.
I know someone who sews quite well. She just needs measurements and she could whip something up, says Cement.
Hmm. Where'd Hen go?
I don't know. She's on mute at the moment.
Hmm.
Lord Woo the Seventh, says Vermont.
Hmm.
That's because I said Lord Woo, whatever.
Yeah.
Are you munching or rolling ciggies?
eating chips.
That's all right. Just so long as I know what it is, because I'm hearing a noise and I don't know what it is. But once I know what it is, I'm fine.
Okay.
Munch away.
I'm sitting back from the phone to crunch them up, but I'll try to be more quiet.
You're taking a little tiny nibble and then waiting a bit and then taking another little nibble and then waiting a bit. So it just sounds like a cricket in the background, something. Oh dear.
Were you the one making the nutcracker for your dad?
Yes.
Did you finish it?
No.
Okay.
That is an ongoing situation.
Okay. Okay.
Right. The legs on nutcrackers are on tall nutcrackers are very skinny.
Mm-hmm.
To my mind, they are out of proportion with the rest of the body.
Okay.
That's the cheap ones. When you get one that's a reasonable price, the legs are a bit thicker. So more in proportion with the body. And I've got legs, but they need sanding or putting on a
Are you
lathe.
there,
Yes.
TJ?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello.
You there,
Fanta?
TJ?
She can't hear you, TJ.
I heard a buzzing, so I don't know whether
Yeah.
she's got a text or a phone.
I don't know. Fanta. She'll have to get Harley to hit the link again as well if she leaves. We hear her, Eco. She just can't hear us.
Yeah, I heard a buzzing,
Mm-hmm.
so
So did
I
I.
wasn't sure whether a phone call or a text.
Her phone, when she gets a call, normally plays a song.
I know, that's what threw me off.
Mm. So you need a lathe to do the legs for you, did you say?
Yes, I've got a sanding machine.
There.
Yes.
Hey, Fanta.
Hello? Hello, 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 hello. Hello?
There.
Oh, she's getting Harley to sort it out. She's calling him.
Well, that call got me knocked out.
Yeah. No, she's not gone anywhere, Cheddar. She just can't hear us.
It knocked her sound off.
Yeah.
Ideally, if I could put it on a lathe, it would be awesome. But I can't find anybody with a lathe, so I'm going to have to do it with a small sanding machine that I've got. One of those mouse ones.
What are you trying to do with it?
It's a fence post that I'm using,
Yeah.
so it's rough wood.
Yeah.
So I need to really sand it down. I can't do that by hand because it'll just destroy me bones. So I've got one of those little mouse sanders.
That's still going to fucking, all them vibrations through you is going to fuck you over too.
I know, but it's the only thing I've got. I can't find anybody with a lathe.
Mm.
It's literally just sticking it on the lathe and going zzz with a chisel. It'd be fine, but
Scouse and Proud, do you know anyone with a lathe?
See it down there? Mm-hmm. I clicked it. Hello?
hello.
Oh.
Hit the back button. Back me out. Or leave.
I don't score any points, but I can
So
get
press
somewhere.
leave at the bottom.
Hello, 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 hello. Bounce me out and put me back in again.
Yeah.
I don't think Scouse and Proud's here anymore.
Why? I don't think he is either. Yeah, he hadn't typed anything for a while.
Cement said I told her she should start an Etsy shop, but she said she gets enough business from word of mouth. That's the woman who'll run something up for you.
Yeah, that's
Hello. Oh no, said Eco. There we are. We have a Fanta.
There you
Hello.
go.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah, a call came through on Messenger and messed
Yeah.
me all up.
Yeah, we heard it, and we heard you just not be able to hear us. We could hear every word you were saying.
Yeah. Did I cuss?
No,
No,
I felt like I did.
no, we heard you calling Bear.
Yeah.
TJ thought you were saying, "Are you there?" And she's going, "Yeah, we're here." And I'm like, "No, she's calling Harley."
I think I said, "Are you there?" and Bear.
Yeah,
So
but you
you're
said,
both
"Oh,
right.
you said, are you there? Are you there?" And then you said Bear, and then you went Bear.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can hear you get more and
Lord,
more.
there's some cats fighting out there. Holy
Yeah,
smokes.
sure that's not just your neighbours.
No. The neighbor closest to me is an old lady, and she's deaf.
Or Harley's motorbike. They sound like cats screaming sometimes.
I don't know how. In person, they wouldn't.
I'm joking. For some reason, Cheddar's pencil is up. Cheddar.
Well,
Rose it this morning.
I'm glad it works.
He got excited about vibrations, and now his pencil's up.
I know one person in Colorado says cement. One person in Colorado with a lathe.
Yeah, I probably know people with a lathe, but that's no good to you either.
I used to know somebody with one, but unfortunately they are no longer with us.
Oh.
The kid's dad used to operate one at a job he had.
Ooh.
That's still no good. She's in Alabama.
No, but she's just given me an idea.
What about the school?
No, the schools don't do woodwork and metalwork or anything like that around here.
What? They don't have a woodworking fucking classroom
I doubt it.
in the secondary school.
I doubt it. I'll ask around.
Yeah. They might not let you use the equipment, but
No, but if I just sort of say, well, can I just leave these 2 pieces of wood with your teacher?
Do you have trade schools over there?
yeah, but they're colleges, but the schools normally have a woodworking class with all the equipment in. They did when I was at school anyway, TJ.
And they did when I was at school too, but
And my kids did it. My kids did woodwork. So,
no.
and their school was a brand new school when they went, which means it's still being put into schools, or was still being put into schools 15 years ago. Jeez. You think about it, it's 15 years ago. At least.
At least. At the very least.
Yeah. How old's Randy now? 30? 29. 29. So he went to secondary school at the age of 11.
Well, the youngest has been in the army 13 years.
Wow.
Well, yeah, he started secondary school at the age of 11, but his cousins have been there. They were the first ones there. They're 2 years older than him. So the school was 2 years old when he started secondary school. So yeah, about 20 years now, isn't it?
He's going to retire from the army, isn't he?
Pardon?
Your youngest is going to retire from the army, isn't he?
Not
yet, no.
Not anytime soon, no.
Well, no, I just mean that's his career. That's what he's going to do until he retires.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
No worries. I knew you in that old.
Yeah.
You're not beefy your age either.
He's not beefy, but beefy. He's not beefy to rank either.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cheddar, that's what I'm on about. In our version of high school, we call them secondary schools over here. They normally have a woodwork shop, and it's not metalwork. I don't think as much. No, their school did. It was a really good school for stuff
If
like
you're
that.
if you're saying he went to secondary and he was 11,
Yeah,
that would be
junior
going
high.
into middle school for us.
Oh, okay, yeah,
6th grade, you're
Mm.
11, 12.
yeah,
Then you turn 13, 14. You go 6th, 7th, 8th. And then you go to the high school and you're
Mhm.
15, 16, 17, 18.
yeah.
Unless your birthday falls different. That's how it was here. I think they've combined middle school and high school now.
Yeah,
the
so ours,
same
yeah,
place.
so ours, yeah, so ours used to be, yes, the same as ours. But where I live, they used to go to secondary school at 12, not 11, but the rest of the country went up at 11 for some reason. We wanted to be different. I don't know why, but we did.
Cement. A beefeater is the men who guard the tower. They are the yeomen of the guard.
They guard the Tower of London.
They guard the Tower of London, and they wear red costumes, uniforms,
Not anymore, it's
or black
black.
uniforms.
You can't call it a costume.
No, I know. That's why I changed it.
They'll get on you.
But you have to reach the rank of sergeant, at least sergeant, to be one when you leave the army.
Right.
Was that Cement or
Yeah.
Vermont?
Cement.
Cement, I have if you go on my playlists on my channel, I have my the Beefeater tour videos, and you'll get to see a Beefeater and around the Tower of London. They get to live there.
Do they still not use the red for ceremonial?
No, the uniform changed to it's dark blue, it's not black. When they took over, when it's the new uniform for the king, because it was red when it was the queen, it's navy blue when it's the king.
Oh,
I'll
I
show
haven't
you.
seen new ones.
Oh, I've got a picture here, but you won't be able to see it, but TJ can.
Yeah.
There you go, so that's the new uniforms.
Let me see if I can.
It's with the new cipher on for Charles.
How do I make that single?
What do you mean?
How do I make that a full screen?
You can't.
Oh.
I could have opened it in a new tab, but no, it's part of an article.
I can't see it anyway.
Hang
I
on.
appreciate it.
Hang on. Do you want it first on their own in the uniform?
Yeah, that'll do.
Let's see if I can find one.
No, not the Buckingham Guards Palace. The Buckingham Guards Palace are...
They're the King's Guard.
Yeah, they wear the big bearskin hats.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what the regiment is. Brain's gone.
Did their uniform change as well, or is it still the same?
No, that's still the same. It'll have a different insignia on it, but the trousers and the jacket and the bearskins will still be the same.
Yeah, because it's a regiment uniform rather than the
Rather than the palace uniform, it's their regiment uniform.
I think even in my video, he says, "This is not the costume.
It's a uniform, yeah.
It's a uniform." Is it fine one?
I can't find one with one on their own, but I've got a close up of the actual. There you go. There's females now.
Yeah.
And this woman, the article was about this woman in the middle. It says, Army medic made a Tower of London beefeater. Emily Lewis Garwood served with the Royal Army Medical Corps for 25 years before being made a beefeater. She's the first combat medical technician to be made a beefeater.
I think there were a couple, 2 or 3 women beefeaters when I was there.
Yeah, it's first female combat medical technician and only the 5th woman to be appointed a yeoman warder of the tower in 500 years.
There's a reality show about the tower. It's called Inside the Tower. I watched it when I was over there. I don't know if I tried when I was here, so you can look that up, Cement.
And the reason they're called beefeaters because records showed the daily rations for 30 men on duty in 1813 was 24 pounds of beef, 18 pounds of mutton, and 16 pounds of veal. So it's because they ate so much beef, they were nicknamed beefeaters.
Because they had to be strong and tough.
Or apparently that's the most likely explanation because they don't actually know.
Don't really know, but you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say that because he says that, I think, on my video.
Yeah. So applicants must have served at least 22 years in the armed forces, reaching the rank of warrant officer or equivalent before passing an interview and selection process to be made a beefeater. There you go.
Yeah. So cool.
Yeah. And on that note, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, you've had 20 minutes more of me that you were going to get.
Oh, yeah.
But I am going to have to go. I have got to work in the morning. I've got to go and iron my pants before I get up. So I am going to say good night and thank you very much for everyone who's chatted, who's talked on panel. So thank you two, for coming up and not leaving me in the lurch. And thank you everybody in the chat. Good night, everybody, and take care.
Bye.